Hello. Oh, grab a phone. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jimmy's Corner. This will be my quick review for the VH1 shows I should have done on Wednesday, but other stuff was happening, so I'm just getting to it today. Okay. Thank you to those who are watching live, and also thank you to those who will be watching the re of the play. I want to quickly get through this. I would have really did the premiere, but I don't have time. So, record it, upload it, re-upload, and all that stuff. So, it's gonna be a quick run through of these three shows: Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Miami, and also Black Ink Crew. Now, I will be live tonight, okay, at 9 p.m. for a bit of foolishness chat because y'all know Bishop so and so was live. We want to read some of the transcripts from the aura of the Kelly trial from yesterday because the girl from the video was testifying. So gonna read some of that stuff as well. And then Sparkle, the little girl the little girl auntie, she put out her little video. So I want to kind of have a live watch along chit chat tonight at 9 p.m. of that foolishness. Okay. So that's how I want to quickly get through this so that I can quickly, be on live at 9 p.m. tonight. So make sure to come back around here at 9 p.m. tonight for that watch along as well, okay? But I hope everybody is having a great Friday. I got out work early, so we're going to get into the love and hip-hops of it all and the Black Ink Crew of it all, okay? Now, yeah, I'm around here, whatever, but I want y'all to be sure to subscribe to my channel. So become whole JayBird, and okay, do not forget to also like the video, comment in the comment section, share it as well. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and on Twitter. Now look, hey, how y'all doing? Okay, how y'all doing? But let's get into what we can. I'm not waiting, and I think it's look. I almost was like, I don't feel like doing these shows, but I can't keep not doing the shows because I'll be bored of not doing them. So that's why it's gonna be real quick, okay? Boom, pow, pow. First up, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was on. Okay, look, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is not that bad. It's not that bad this season or whatever. It's gonna probably get better. But Yandy back. Yandy, her family is really living in Atlanta. I do not care about Yandy being something about Yandy being on this Atlanta franchise just don't sit right with me. I don't know if it's because she was on New York for so long and now she on Atlanta and a part of me feel like, are you in Atlanta because they're not doing New York no more? And so for that reason, I can't get into her on the show, but whatever. Her confession look, it's cute. It's cute. Even though I'm not much a fan of them broad ass shoulders in those jackets, it's still cute. Hair is a lot of weave. That's what she do or whatever. It's fine. But Yandy back, the family back or whatever. She brings how they've been in Atlanta for like a year and a half. Now Lil Mendices is there living with them. I was like, because he wasn't there before. Okay, so Lil Mendices lives there, and that is why Lil Mendices' mama will be back around later this season. I was like, Yandy and them be just putting stuff on to give us some kind of, I guess, storyline or whatever, but I don't really care. Okay, Infinity is living in New York and she's in college, but they're in a better place, blah, 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 blah. She has a storefront for some products that I don't know what it is, blah, 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 blah. They bought the building next door to her store. We know for a fact that she opened a restaurant with that building, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Her mom got into a car accident. It was a bad car accident. The mom was alive. Now she's alive, okay? But she gonna be in like rehab or whatever, to learn to walk or whatever. Okay, boom, pow, pow. That's all we got with Yandy. I didn't care though. A part of me just don't care about Yandy. So let's move on. That's all we really got of Yandy of this episode. Now, I feel like the whole mess of this dinner that we were still seeing them have, okay? We know that they're messy as Mita, messy as Carly was around here comparing Jock penis notes or whatever because both of them have dealt with him over the time. And Mita, just kind of proclaiming to be the main piece on the side who ain't a sad piece. I don't understand. I just don't get it. Okay. And to me, Carly and Mita was being messy, just happy for foolishness. It does not make any sense. Okay. Now a three-way conversation happens between Mita, Spice, and Shakana. Okay, and Mita is basically doubling down on I was messing with Jock and as late as 2019, knowing Jock was with Kendra in 2019. Okay, it was foolishness. I don't understand it. Okay. Now she's like, I love him. Okay, and he loved me. He will always love me. I will always be the one that got away for him. I was like, how? It's weird to me that because it seemed like you not taken. It seemed like you still single. The one that got away usually means you, the person, has moved on to be with somebody else. So somebody else is losing out on you. If you still single, if he wanted you, he could be with you. So you did not get away. It seems that he let you go because you don't have anybody, to my knowledge. And if he is moving on and engaged with Kendra, you didn't get away. Like you didn't get away. Okay, it's weird. That's weird. I'm gonna leave that be okay. But she also brings up how, you know what I'm saying, Kendra will either be in denial about Jock always cheating on her because he has a healthy appetite for women, or she won't care that he gonna keep cheating. I was like, what the hell is she then gonna say Kendra might be a boss and bosses need love too, so she might be overlooking his cheating because it's hard to find love. It's weird to me someone making it Kendra's issue of what Jock is doing, allegedly doing. Okay, because to me that does not make any sense. You want to make it seem as if Jock will never be faithful to any, and he may not, I don't know. But Jock will never be faithful to anybody, but you are the love of his life. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make, I do not get how anyone can say this man, who we know is a known whore, but who has said he is settling down with Kendra, he loved Kendra, has proposed to Kendra, is spending a wedding with Kendra, is on the show with Kendra. Jock been on Love and Hip Hop all these years. We've never heard your name. We've heard of other women he's been with, but you've been with that man since 2008 off and on, and he ain't never ever spoken to you, never ever. Girl, bye. And this is in no way, shape, form, a defense of Jock and his cheating penis. My point is, women who mess with men who have women, you ain't shit either. So don't come in here making it seem as if you better than his fiance. Fiance. Yes, it's fiance. It's weird to me. It's like, girl, for what? No one knew you. If you never said you banged Jock like everybody else have a couple times over all these years, no one would care. Your claim to fame right now on this show is you used to bang Jock secretly. I don't know what the lady life is in real life. I don't know what job is. I don't know that. She could be a leader of Wall Street. She could run all kinds of shit. I don't know. On this show, you're someone holding on to the fact that you used to bang Jock and you feel like you could still bang him later. Girl, bye. That man ain't mentioned your name this whole time. Oh, thank you, Join. I don't want yeah, my commentary. I be fooling. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. Okay. But it's stupid that she feel the need to just be up here basically down in Kendra. Like, oh, Kendra settling because Jock gonna always, be Jock. But you speaking highly of him as if, you just the bee's knees of the Jock plethora of women. It's crazy. Okay, doesn't make any sense to me, because if he's such a philandering penis sharer, then why do you care who he marries? His penis is free game for everyone. If he's free game for everyone, well, let him be free game for whoever, including his fiance. His fiance. Yes, his fiance. Okay. Alyssa, by the way, Winter mentioned you last week as one of her. Oh, did she? Yes. Look. Sidebar. Okay. Winter was the bee's knees of Love and Marriage DC, and I love her as well. I love Winter. Okay, let's see. Burrow, Chad, Richie, and King of Shit. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I can't wait to see what just come up next. Okay. Do Jock? No, that's the thing. Sharice, she not even one of the 18,655 women he got pregnant. You not one who's had a child or one he's engaged to. Do you even matter? And that does not mean in life that she doesn't that matter. It means on this show, what you came on this show as a former jock vagina banger or whatever, you are putting yourself in a box that you should not want to be in. Okay, you protest too much. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. And she kind of like, girl, you is really on the, she on the ledge of I used to bang Jock. Jock used to bang me. Oh, it's stupid. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Anyway, let's move on because I could read Mita for filth for a full hour, but I won't do it. I'm gonna move on. Okay. Let's see. Rashida, Kirk, and Mama Shirlene have a conversation. Okay. Now, first, Kirk and Rashida was talking about, Jock at the bachelor party, how Carly popped up at the bachelor party, popped out of a cake. Rashida felt like that was wrong. But Rashida is a married woman with a husband who used to cheat too. So she feel both sides of the story. Okay. She feel as the wife who does not want, send a man make her look dumb, but also as someone who her husband made her look dumb. So it can be whatever. So again, it was crazy for Carly to pop up at that cake. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. I cannot believe that. And then for Mita to be saying that she's also best with Jock, but I ain't gonna say nothing. It's not my business. I think it's weird. Y'all are on the show shooting together. Y'all all going to this woman's wedding. And y'all all are being told that some side chick lady is saying that she was best with him up until up until 2019. Nobody gonna mention nothing? Okay. Kurt brings up how it ain't that bad. Carly had all her clothes on, so it does not really matter because Jock had butt naked strippers there. So, as long as Carly wasn't butt naked like the stripper, it don't matter. Carly to me showed what kind of woman she is because I would never eat. Look, even if I feel like a man is a cheater, even if I know he ain't shit, you would not have me volunteer a Tribune to prove that point because what does that make me? I would not be the whore of Babylon around here being the proof of will that some man can't keep his penis in his pants. I would not be the woman who wants someone hanging all on me when they have a fiance at home. I would not want to do that. But Carly, to me, is thirsty. And she don't have to be. She's Carly Ray. Carly been on the show since the first season of Atlanta. Why would you be so thirsty all these years later to be still following up and hanging around Jock? That's just stupid. Don't make no sense. Okay? It's like, why do you want to? Because you and Mita are now competing for Jock's penis for no reason. For no reason at all. And being the one to say, well, girl, when he wasn't around you, okay, he was slyly wanting to be with me. Okay, you're the whore. Welcome to Babylon. Have fun. It's like, for what? For what? Who does? It's the weirdest thing for grown women to want to be that. Look, we know people cheat. We are aware that we're all wrong. We are aware that it happens, but I would not knowingly do it just to prove a point. It's one thing if you really want to be with somebody, y'all have built a bond, and you are confusingly saying, you know what? I know he married, but I want him too. I really want to be with him. Now, that's a fucked up individual as well. Okay, that's a fucked up individual. But it's even more jacked up when you don't even really want that person. You just want to prove a point that he won't be faithful to someone else. So you want to help him cheat on that person. That's stupid. That's insanity. That's complete insanity. I feel like cheating and all that rigmarole stuff, leave that in your 20s. Be dumb and do dumb things in your 20s when you are when you like 18, 19, leave that there. When you 30, 40, and 50, as these people are, because if I'm 40, I know Carly Red has to be at least 49, if not 52. Okay, and she looks great. But why are you at 52 years old up here chasing behind Jock? It doesn't make It doesn't make sense. So to me, even though Rashida's husband cheated on her and brought a baby home, she made it work. And as far as we know, he not cheating now. But I mean, girl, I'll leave that be. But anyway, Mama Charlene Goodell. And Mama Charlene is telling Rashida how your daddy, your birth father, he said he really wants to fix y'all relationship. He wants y'all to get closer. But to me, that ain't true. This is the thing about absentee fathers. Absentee parents, I'll say absentee parents really be feeling like, well, I missed your whole life. I popped in here and I've seen you a handful of times in your whole, I know you're 40 now. I've seen you like 10 times since you left me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I really want you to work on our relationship. I want you to reach out to me. I want you to accept whatever bullshit I give you. I was like, I don't like that. That's weird to me. Okay. And like my bio dad, I'd be like, bro, get out my face. Not get out my face. But it was a time when he felt the need to feel like I had to just accept the fact that now he wants to be a good father, or not a good father. He wants to be around or have a relationship because now you ready? Well, nigga, I don't care. I ain't ready. We're good now though. I'm saying we're good now. But again, the notion that, because it seemed like the daddy talking to Mama Charlene, because she said, I talk to your daddy every day. What do you now, Mama? Well, good luck for y'all. Good luck to you, okay? And Rashida brought up how I've seen him again a handful of times since we moved from Illinois to Georgia when I was a kid. Like, he don't be around now, okay? So that's based as him. He the one not present. And you know what I'm saying? Well, y'all should together. You get together and talk. I think he wants you to call him and invite. I was like, what? And she said, I invite him and he just don't come. Like it's always not a good time for him or whatever. And I don't have time for that bull of the shit. Okay. But she agreed to, okay, I'll invite him. It's fine. You know, he's my birth father. I only have one or whatever. You know, saying Kurt loses mom. You know what I'm saying? You do not want to be the one always saying no, 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 no. I'll keep accepting things if he's saying he wants us to have some kind of relationship. Well, after she said, okay, we can possibly have a conversation, whatever, her and the daddy got into a little argument. So her and Kirk are talking about the argument, okay? So the thing about it is, Kirk feel like Rashida gets so wound up and so aggravated with her birth father that, you know, it affects her. Okay, so he made a little date, a little romantic date or whatever, to take her mind off of the aggravation of her birth father. And we see he kind of recorded the argument a little bit or whatever, and they don't see eye to eye at all. Okay, now the daddy called her, and he didn't mean to call her, but he called her, did not mean to call her, so he hung up. But because he called her, she called him back, and the argument ensued. Okay, because for the most part, she feel like he'd be accusing her of not inviting him. Okay, and she say no, you don't be wrong because it's never a good time for you. So they fussing back and forth. The daddy feel like he resent her, and she like, well, you resent. It was a weird ass argument or whatever. But I was like, it's just weird to me because these absentee parents really be feeling like they have the right to be upset with their children who don't fuck with them because they weren't there. I'm like, sir, if you have not been around for her, if her children don't know you because you're never around, that's on you. That it ain't on her. These absentee parents cannot be feeling like the child, even when we are of age, should be the one to fix shit. No, nigga, you the adult. You made me. I didn't make you. I did not ask to be here. The hell? Okay, so she's mad because of how he talked to her for one, and how he kind of accuses her of being the reason why they not good. She's like, no, nigga, it ain't me, it's you. It's always been you, never me. Okay, I was like, and Kirk said the best thing in my opinion to her because a part of our problem as a kids. It's like sometimes we do be stuck in, when I was 5, you ain't do this. So you're stuck in what they did not do in the past. And you can't do that. Meet them where they are now, is for one. So you can't be looking for the relationship that you could have had as a child. You're not a child no more. You're an adult. Start from there. Okay. And he like, you can't be that little girl who missed her father anymore. You can't be there because you can't fix that. You can't go back and do that. And I was like, that's the truth. That the same way the parents can't be around here making excuses as to why they were not there back then. You can't do that. Leave it be. Okay. Now she was crying a little bit. She was a little sad or whatever. But she's like, I get it. I really get it. I have to, which she said, he my dad. I get that, but he won't show up, and that's what it is, and I have to kind of accept it. Okay, so I'm gonna let it go and let it be, because you can't look, if you sometimes with these birth parents, you can't want what they aren't able to be. You want your parent to be this loving, close relationship, and that ain't who they is. And so for some people, that just is not their makeup. And once you accept that and can make it whatever else it could be, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, okay? But let's move on to next. Okay, next up. Oh, Jock talking to Cena. So Jock's one of the baby mamas. So Cena is the one who has twin daughters by him. Oops, wrong button. Twin daughters by him. Right, push pause. We gonna rewind it. Boom. So Cena, we've seen her before. We know who she is. Okay. Even though she's never consistently been on the show, she's popped up enough for us to know that used to mess around. And at one point in time, he was messing with both Cena and Carly. So that's the whole thing. So they talk, and she's like, it seems like we not friends no more, Jock. Okay, that's what it seems like. We ain't friends no more, and I don't know what's going on. And you know what I'm saying, you don't follow on your promises or whatever. Jock has 2 sets of twins. She has his twin daughters. But she's upset because we used to be better than this. You promised one of the kids something, I don't know, some promise them something, and you ain't do it. And Jock said, well, look, I just been real busy working right now. And why did he say that? Okay, the minute that nigga said he's been busy working, what? I work too. Okay, I work. I also have to care for our children 24/7. Okay, and then I got a DM that pissed me off from Kendra. Okay, about your wedding, which you haven't mentioned to me and your children. Okay, you talking about, and I'm sorry, she talking about how she want your kids to be flower girls. That's how, what I'm saying, you're supposed to be new white. That's how they know. She said that's how they'll know she about to be your wife. I was like, first of all, Jock and Kendra has been engaged for a couple of years. For one. 2, it ain't no secret that they were getting married. Now it's been rescheduled a couple times because of COVID, but I did not get why she made it seem as if she had no idea Kendra and Jock were in. The kids should have been new. The wedding was planned before, but COVID happened. They stopped. So I'm like, if you're in the first, they daughters, they're like 3 or 4, not 3 or 4. They are, let's say they 5 and 6. I don't remember. Because he had them right before he got with Kendra, okay? So I just feel like for her to try to make it seem as if, it was a secret. It was a secret. No one knew you was engaged. I'm like, nigga, we all knew. we seen him propose a couple seasons ago. So I was like, girl, bye. Okay. It's weird to me. Now her point in saying, well, you didn't tell us the wedding was gonna be June 14th. And today is June 10th. Okay, I get that. But we see Jock and Kendra are quickly planning his wedding because they're tired of waiting because of COVID stuff. So why make it seem like, oh my God, why how dare she DM me? Now I still don't know why Kendra DM'd her. Kendra said it's because she did not have a girl number. And so I just sent her a message. I don't see a big issue fully with that. I do think Kendra could have easily, told Jock to contact Cena. Yes. But I feel like someone sending you a DM in this day and age isn't such a huge issue. Like, I don't think it's disrespectful. Again, you knew he was engaged. Kendra ain't some fly by night chick. They've been together for a little minute. So it's Cena wanted some attention on the cash. She wanted a little check. I'm popping up. I'm gonna be your issue, and that's what it was. But I was like, girl, bye. Okay, it's weird. We friends, Jock. Why you ain't tell me, girl? You been to that man was engaged. Okay, but he like, look, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I really want to just be on better terms with you and the kids. You know, I don't want issues. Okay, Jock, because it wasn't a big issue. It really wasn't a big. If I don't have your phone number, but we friends on IG, I'm gonna DM you because you should get my message. So I was like, why is it a big issue with a DM? That is a part of communications. I was like, girl, bye. Bull. I feel like this whole season is gonna be wrapped around everyone reacting to Jock getting married. It seemed like the season's kind of based around that. All the conversations. You want a Jock wedding? You want a Jock wedding? Is Jock going? Is Jock girl? Anyway, I was like, whatever. But Jock, like, I do regret him saying not talking to her sooner because I do want my kids at my wedding. Because Cena then say, well, the kids can't come, but I'm be out of town. We going to see my mama, and I'm like, it's weird. Okay, it's a it's a weirdness I just don't understand. But I'm leaving that be. Okay, so let's see, Spice and me to talk. I can tell now I don't like Mita, because I don't like hoes. Okay. Anyway, so Spice and Mita talking because Spice is packing dude. Look, let me side note. Spice to me is the only one this season who was really about love and hip hop because she's really focused on her story. Her story really is about her album that's out, her done promotion for. Can we see her on, girl, my neck, bitch, what's damn tag? We see her and Shaggy doing shows together, whatever. So I love the fact that Spice is finally on the show, and then we're seeing some actual music shit. Okay, like it. But anyway, her and me to talk. And me to like, why did you out me about fucking with Jock to your friends? And I was like, first of all, bitch, you outed yourself. You told it on camera, okay? Anyway, Spice made a great point. I did not want to be around them. Carly used to mess with Jock, whatever. You said you messed with him for a long, long time. So I did not want that like being like a secret. Okay. But you was one who went out and then put dates and details on stuff. I said you did. Because my thing is this. You can say, yeah, me and Jock used to mess around back in the day. That's all I would have said. I would have left it at that. But no, not me. It was 2008, 2009, 2010, 11, 12. I was like, why you counting so high? Why you counting so high? Okay. And it's weird that she tried to make it seem as if everybody else is crazy for thinking she crazy for doing that. It's not making sense. Mita said, well, I didn't want them looking at me like I was a side chick because I've been around since 2008. Okay, just because he engaged now does not mean that I am any less to him than I was before. And I said, Mita, you knowing that man for a longer time than whatever does not make you any less of a side chick if you were aware that man was in a relationship and you still dealt with him. You a side chick. It does not matter if you know that man since grade school. Okay, either way it go, you knowingly was with him and you use excuses as to why it did not matter. Now she then said, well, they can't blame me, they have to blame Jock, which I agree. No one is blaming you 100% at all. We know it's Jock. We all know that, okay? But she said, because if I ask Jock about a chick and he say, well, it's nothing, what am I supposed to do? Use your deductive reasoning skills and say, oh, he's telling me nothing, but I keep seeing them on the TV together. The fact that Spice then said, but didn't you see them on TV together? Like you seen them on TV everywhere together, whatever. Mita says, I had cable. I said, bitch, Mita, Mita. Mita response to, didn't you see them on TV? Her response was, I don't have cable. I wanted to punch her in the throat, right in the esophagus. Okay, what do you mean I couldn't have seen them if I don't have cable? How are you in the business of music? Because if you are a Grammy, if you are a person who can submit someone for a Grammy, you have access to TV. No tea, no shade. Spice get the most attention off this show. That's who most of us knew who she was from the show. You've seen the fucking show. You can't say you haven't, okay? She then said, but even if I did hear her name, how am I supposed to know it's serious, okay? Because he always with a whole lot of chicks. Jacques ain't never proposed to one on TV. You can't look. Anyone can say, I didn't know. Yes, you did. He proposed to her on TV. He's on the radio. And her said, well, I live in New York. It doesn't matter if you live in New York. It doesn't. Everyone know of Loving It, girl. So the man you fucking who's on TV, you didn't watch the show? Okay. She then said, I had just got out of a marriage and saying I liked hanging around him because it was fun or whatever. He wasn't my man. If he was never your man, why are you so defensive? If he wasn't your man, why do you care if anyone thought you were a side chick? If he wasn't your man, why are you proclaiming that you've been with that man for umpteen years? It was 13, girl. I was your lover and your secretary, working every day, girl. Love and Hip Hop, the franchise, is a huge franchise. Even people who do not have cable are aware of the damn show. Jacques is not some random person, truth be told, he isn't. He's a part of that industry. And Mita, if you know Spice, you know Jacques. The fuck, girl? I was like, no. The lies. Okay. And Spice is like, look, well, it's weird for me because I do not want to mess up their wedding. And you my friend or whatever, so you mess with him, that can be like, their whole marriage can be based on a lie and cheating or whatever. And we said, but it already is. I was like, this is my thing. I think Kendra is fully aware that Jacques has done things that was not good, was not right. I think she knows that. I think she also think he stopped that once he proposed because of them beefing before she left him alone. So I think she's believing that he did some shit, yeah. He proposed and he good. Everybody, by meaning Carly, Cena, and Mita, wants to make it seem like Jacques ain't shit and Jacques ain't happy unless he's fucking with one of us. It's dumb. How do I know it's done? Because the next scene that we see is Carly meeting up with Cena. I said, why the fuck? Really? Oh, but first, when they showed the flash at Carly's face, I said, not old face. Carly, look, at the end of the day, she did not get a nose job, at least from this season. However, her face still looks different. Okay? And I know she was on live recently responding to people who talk about her face stuff. Carly looks different. She looks different. To me, Carly gets too many fillers in her face, and her face looks different. Her face looks surgical. Her face looks like it did not look when it was born. So that's on her, okay? But I was like, I'm like, oh, not the old face Carly, not old face Carly. And look, Carly looked great before. She didn't need no work, none. Gorgeous before. And now her face just looks, I don't know, like what. And I hope she stopped getting whatever fillers or whatever she doing on her face. Stop it. Stop it. Because she was beautiful. And now her face looks fake. Her face looks like a female version of Jim Carrey in The Mask. When Jim Carrey had the mask, and then that man got the mask when his face was all, it's some weird shit. Okay, so I just want her to stop it. Stop it. Like, you do not need work done at all. And there's nothing wrong with people who want to have surgery. I get it. Do whatever. But to me, you just don't look like your face don't hurt in the morning because it has to adjust itself. And before, you look great. It was, even if you wanted to, even if you out, I don't know, but you've done too much. Your face look like it's hurting, and it's just, it's upsetting. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. Anyway, Cena and Carly have a conversation or whatever. Look, if haters was a scene, this is it. Okay, first of all, when Cena walked up and Carly said, "Girl, you gained some weight," I was like, "Bitch, what? Who said?" I said, "The shade of it all. You who? What? Why would you say that?" I was like, "Why? That's not nice." And Eno's, "Girl, I know, right?" I was like, "Well, who says that, girl? You didn't gain weight." No, people need to stop. People need to stop saying that you were, "Oh my God, girl, you gained or lost." Stop it, because you do not know how folk gonna feel. But her saying, "Girl, you gained," but I was like, that was mean. I would have tripped Carly. Yes, the first thing, because she first did that to her boobs. "Girl, oh my God." And she said, "Oh, you gained some weight." And she said, "Yeah, I did, girl, right?" I was like, go back and watch it. Horrible. Okay. Anyway, so um they up here talking about Jock. Okay. Stupid. Kendra DM me and I can't believe it. And I feel like if she wanted my girls to be or whatever, it should have been a conversation. Bitch, she DM'd you to have a conversation. Cena, baby, stop. And then Carly saying, "Well, Kendra won't invite me to the wedding," you know what I'm saying, "because she threatened by me." I was like, "Bitch, how? How was Kendra don't want you at her wedding because you always want to fuck her husband?" That's crazy. You can't believe the man who you keep going after because you bored. You can't believe his fiance does not want you at the wedding because she's threatened by you. No, bitch, she don't trust you. Nobody should be at anyone's wedding who does not wish them well. Period. Period. And then Cardi gonna also say, "Well, I don't know why Kendra DM'd you about the girls being in the wedding." You know what I'm saying? That should be on Jock. You know what I'm saying? That don't have, you know what I'm saying? That's not a Kendra issue. How, what? That what? Carly, shut the fuck up. Because to say the fiance who wanted her now stepdaughters in her wedding does not have the right to ask their mom to be in the wedding, you sound stupid. To say that isn't a Kendra issue, you sound stupid. Those will be her stepdaughters. She should want to be able to ask their mom, "Hey, can the girls be in the wedding?" She should not have to go through Jock. Going through the father usually means there's an issue between your wife and your kid's mom. Stupid. Stupid. And I don't know why Carly even wants to go to the wedding. It's weird because you don't even think Jock is happy. Why do you want to be there? To cause trouble. So Kendra Smart, you are chaos incarnate in that damn facial body of yours. You shouldn't be there. Okay? And then both of these haters, Jock don't seem happy. You know what I'm saying? I keep hearing rumors from these waitresses, you know what I'm saying, about him like still flirting or whatever I'm saying. And I get all kinds of stuff told to me. First of all, the only time people tell folk gossip and bullshit is when they know they're gonna run with it. You know, y'all like they say we hate. We ain't hating. Y'all are. Y'all hating. You hating from the club you was already in. You were already in Jock. He was already in y'all. Why are y'all still even? I would not. I don't care what not now. One of my exes is going through with whoever they with. I don't care. I'm also not sitting around with another one of my exes talking about our ex in common. The fuck? For what? Why? Especially when the ex in common has moved on. He's getting married to somebody else. But y'all want to sit here and say how he seems like he ain't happy. Bitch, how y'all know? Y'all don't even live with that man. Kendra can say if she ain't happy. I'm sorry, if he ain't happy. Y'all can't. But y'all sitting around here eating that food with them good old drinks, saying what Jock is, shows that y'all ain't happy. Because happy hoes ain't hating, and hating hoes ain't happy. That's the ruling. I didn't make it. I heard it on Instagram. That's what it is. Okay, y'all the ones with the issue, and y'all still want that man. That's the crazy part. Y'all dog him, but y'all will still fuck him. People out here hating for no reason. Okay, let's see. Jock and Kendra. Jack and Kendra have a conversation. Okay, look, the wedding is 10 days away. Look, this is the issue that they have, and they both stressed out. Okay, they've already spent 100K so far. Kendra don't want to spend more money on a bridal shower because it's expensive. Jock brings up how the decor to cost another 50 grand because they're doing this last minute. And because it's last minute, it's expensive. When you have things last minute, people charge you an arm, a leg, a cooch, a penis. They cost you, it's a whole body, okay? It costs them much money. So my thing is the reason why they are so stressed, they don't have the money. When you are planning an event and money isn't a issue, you're not really stressed like this. And to me, they kept trying to get married. It kept having put on pause because of COVID. And now, as she's still, he like, look, maybe we should just wait. You know, it's expensive. She would just wait it out or whatever and do it later. And she said, no, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of being a girlfriend. I'm tired of being a fiance. I want to get married. I want to get married. Okay. And she like, I ain't waiting no more. But they both seem stressed. But I feel like it's not because they aren't happy with each other. They can't afford the damn wedding. It's costing them more and more money. I mean, they both have to work more and more and more. And it's causing all look, weddings are supposed to be a joyous, loving occasion. And the minute you start stressing about the wedding, stop. Just stop. And the way they both are complaining, or not complaining, they're complaining about how much it costs. You can tell their main issue is this wedding is costing money that we don't have, but we planning it. And so they're both stressed because she wants stuff they can't afford. He wants stuff he can't afford. It's they both are stressed. Not just him, not just her. It's them both, and it's the money of it all. Because if you already spent 100 grand and you ain't done, you ain't done. Whew. And and this be the bad part. People be spending all that money on a wedding for like pretty pictures. Or to show fuck, oh, was the girl was nice. No, bitch. If you are here to share in my union, come in my backyard. Okay. Bring us some liquor. Bring yourself, and that's it. I don't want no big to do wedding. I just don't. I think it's a waste of money and a waste of stress. It's stressful. I also said if you want to have a big wedding, have the money, have the money to pay someone to plan it for you. Let the folks who plan shit plan it. That's it. That's it. I don't want it. No man. weddings are stressful in general. They're stressful when you have 2 years to plan. When you are planning a wedding in like a month, it's horrible because the costs are unimaginable. And I feel like their issue is they don't want to scale back. They don't. I think neither of them don't want to scale back, and it's having to pick and choose what to pay for and what not to pay for. Crazy. When my best friend got married, y'all, I said, my gift to her was a wedding planner because you want that day to be stress free. And the wedding planner did an amazing job with the wedding, the reception, and all that went into it. Okay, because you do not want that girl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, but we did see Kendra has a bridal shower. Okay, and we see who was all there. So Yandy came, Sierra came. Sierra brought Rini Rucci. The fact that Sierra brought Rini Rucci, who don't even know Kendra. And Kendra said, I don't know Rini, but I trust that whoever Sierra brings around got good energy. Now, because Kendra was like, I'm happy to have my bridal shower at my house. Because it's people are helping me, forget about all the stress of planning the wedding. So good time. I'm having a good time today. I'm in my good vibe today. It's great, 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 great. Okay. And I was like, look, don't come to my event with somebody who I don't know. Don't do it. Okay. The fact that, and then Rini and Sierra are both dressed horribly for the event. It was a brunch, but like a fancy brunch or whatever. I'm like, y'all ain't even dressed right. What are you doing? I was like, girl, bye. Anyway, don't bring this anybody to my event. Don't do that. I don't know them. No, ma'am. Anyway, Yandy and Rini are bonding because they both, have fuck. They both have dated prisoners or whatever. Because Rini's current boyfriend is in prison. Minnie just got out of prison, boom, back out. But then Sierra brings up how she feels uncomfortable because again, I know about Jock and Mita, but I don't know if like Mita's credible. I don't know if he's lying or whatever. So I don't know if I should tell her now. No, you should not tell Kendra at her bridal shower that someone told you she was fucking with that man. Don't do that. And the crazy part is the wedding is on the show. Mona and them should be paying for it. Or VH1 in general. So I would refuse to have a wedding on the show to give y'all a storyline, and then I gotta pay full price. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, and that's kind of how it ended with them. But I don't really want to tell her. I feel like no one gonna tell her until after the wedding, and now y'all have a lie to marry somebody who ain't shit. Anyway, what's next? Okay, we get to Love and Marriage, or not Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop Miami. Okay, also some BLVS. Okay, I want to say this. Well, first, I want y'all to take a second, like the video. Like the video. Cause y'all know liking is the thing to do. I hope y'all went and liked the damn video. Cause it's 110 of y'all in here. And we have, let me tell you likes I have. I can't 56. Y'all like the damn video. Like the damn video. Anyway. Wait, no, wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong button. But Love and Hip Hop Miami. Florence and Marlon going to see the Voodoo Priestess? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Skip that whole scene. Look, I have nothing against anybody who practices what they practice. I have nothing against whoever who practice what they practice. I am very cautious of anything I let in my spirits. And because I don't know what they had going on, I skipped the whole thing. No, no. Because what they do is what they do. I'm gonna let them do what they do. I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna stay out of it. I will cover Florence and Moreland's other stuff in another episode, but I'm like, anytime they around here talking about the hoodoo, the voodoo, they do something, no ma'am. Do it all you want. I have no issue with that. But because I'm like, I don't know what it is, I'm gonna move right past it. No ma'am. Again, I have nothing against it, but I don't know enough about that to even want to have that kind of, no ma'am. No ma'am. But blessings be unto them. Thank you, Lady T, for the super sticker, okay? For the laughing lemon, okay? But I was like, skip? Skip? No, I don't know, man. I try my best to, because I don't judge anybody's practices. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody do things differently. I have an issue with that. But I also, protect my inner peace. And I don't know that lady and what her intentions with them people. I don't know. And so I just stayed on this side. Okay. I'm over here. I'm gonna let them be. Okay. But anyway, the first thing we're gonna talk about is Amara, her mom. Look, Amara, her mama, she's pregnant. We see the Allen dude on FaceTime or whatever. I was like, let that be. I feel like we all know that Allen ain't shit. I think we've known that for a long, long time. Um, it's like, okay, he ain't gonna be there. That's what it is. Your mom was your support or whatever. But she told her mom about how the doctor told her that, she needs to be on bed rest. The babies are not as big as they should be, you know what I'm saying? But they're okay. But again, you need to rest, and that's what it. I feel like because we know she had the babies are okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, fine, fine, fine. But he called her whatever. And he really wants to be on this, like, I'm the daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's our baby. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? You ain't there. Okay, you not there. And to me, anybody who is not present while the time of birth of the pregnancy, you can't really have much say so. Shut up. And I almost feel like I don't even want her to entertain him on the phone. Cause I don't if he can't get here because of legal reasons, because this DR, if he need like a visa or whatever, and he can't, I get that. But I feel like he not here because he just don't want to be over here. He not here because he does not want to help or whatever. And that's different from I'm in a different country. It's not. I have to have a visa to come stay there, whatever. But I feel like you can come visit though. You can plan to come visit. You know what I'm saying? And when he said, "Oh, you mad because I didn't come to the shower?" No, nigga, you ain't been on at all. And she realized, she's like, I used to be the one to like trip out. I would trip out, get mad, I would fly over there, whatever, and go off. But I have to worry about my kids now. I can't do all that. I have to accept what my life is now. And I love that she said that. I get you ain't shit, ain't gonna be shit. Okay, and that's my life right now. It just is what it is. Okay. I was like, girl, kudos to you. Shay. Shay back, her brother back, Shay pregnant. It's weird when all of what we're seeing has already played out in real life. Like with Amara, we knew she had babies, twin little girls, amazing. With Shay, we know Shay is pregnant. We also knew Shay's family did not know. Shay's whole baby reveal situation played out on social media. The whole damn clip, the whole damn scene played out. So I was bored. Now I don't know why Amara and first of all MJ back. Okay, the round hat assassin is back in Mo Round hats. And I was like, why is MJ? I'm like, oh, because of Shay. Because truthfully, Shay needs somebody to film with. So why not the round hat assassin? Okay, now Julian, who we see in the little brown jacket too, talking to Shay, who we know is Trina and Amara's ex-manager, They both fired him. For some reason, that's Shay's business partner. And the only person who knew that she was pregnant. But then she did not tell anyone, okay? But mainly because she had complications. She just did not want them involved in that or whatever. So she's 6 months pregnant, about to surprise the family with surprise, I'm pregnant. And they were shocked nonetheless, okay? So I don't know why Scam and Julian is involved in any of this. I really don't know. Also, we still don't know who the father is. She's had her daughter, and she still has not announced who the daddy is. Okay? Now, during the pregnancy reveal, Mama D talking to Bobby Light, insinuating that the baby father could be Scrap. Her saying how Scrappy was mad that she came there to support Shay, and insinuating that Scrappy and Shay is messing around. Mama D is messy. Mama D is messy as fuck because her son is married to Bambi. They have a few kids together. Why even put it in the atmosphere? Oh, this could be, what I'm saying, my son, baby, because, girl, what? Messy. Okay? Now, when she's surprised, I found, oh my God, I'm pregnant. They were all shocked. But again, this whole scene played out on social media last year. What's this, August? Or earlier this year. Okay? To me, that was just dumb. They trying to string identifying the daddy along with some people think it's Scrappy. Well, just because I don't even care. Truthfully, okay. I feel like when she said, it's somebody I used to deal with and saying, and some of you think I will never mess them again, but I keep doing it or whatever. I don't think he gonna show up to the baby shower. So the baby surprise, whatever. So it was like you really want us to think. I don't think it's Scrap at all. I just don't. I really think now Scrappy really be around the house with Bambi, them damn kids. So it's whatever. And girl, because she's since had a daughter, and she still has not publicly said who the daddy is. Okay, so let's move on from that. Let's get to Sukiana. Sukiana, her cousin, girl. Sukiana and his cousin Isaiah, who not Flavor Flav, Pleasure. Now it could be Pleasure P. That it could be, but it ain't Scrappy. Okay. But Flavor Flav had me cracking up. Suki and his damn cousin. This is a look. I don't think I've ever seen a crock of bullshit as much as I have with Sukiana her thing. This is my thing. Sukiana really feel like my cousin played me. You know what I'm saying? He was not at my store. I think he's stolen clothes to give to people in his videos or whatever. And I put hundreds of thousands of dollars in my store, and he did not even have the credentials to run it. Then why did you have him? Why would you put hundreds of thousands of dollars in a business and then hire someone to run it for you who's only worked at fast food restaurants? You can't tell me he ran shit, okay? He was probably on fries and that's it. So Sukiana trying to make a scene with it. I'm a big ass boss, bitch. No, you're not, because no big boss will be around here hiring your cousin who used to work at Foreman Mills or Popeyes or Churches. That's stupid. That's stupid. And y'all up there fussing. Girl, I was like, when she called that man a piggly wiggly asshole, I said a piggly wiggly asshole. I was like, what? And she said how he owed her money because again, she felt like you was at that meet and greet that cost me money, and you took some clothes, whatever. And he's like, look, you wasn't even being smart about your store. You did not take your own store serious. So why should I? So I said, fuck it. And you ain't paid me in 6 months. I said, bitch, not look. If you have not paid me in 2 weeks, I'm quitting. I'm done. You can't have me come work for you for free for 6 months. Not gonna happen. So her notion about how he played, no, you played yourself. And to me, this pushes the narrative of how fake the show is because you really up and fussing in public and for what? You hired that, you knew he did not know what to do. And they're yelling and fussing and cussing, tossing food at each other. I was like, fuck you, no, fuck you, no, fuck you. Again, Suki not around here really being about her business. She isn't. To me, Sukiana is a character of herself. And she acts up to how she think people want her to be or get on crazy. It's dumb to me. Okay, we then seen Bill with her boyfriend, her fiance Bill. Bill is around here over the damn viaduct, okay, and by the freeway, looking for the ring that she tossed over the. I said, nigga, over there with a goddamn metal girl. What I said, is this fool with a handheld metal detector? Oh. Yes, the store was dusty. The store looked like no one had been in there since last season. And that's on Suki. Because how are you a business owner and you have not been to your business in so long, it looked like that. But Bill, first of all, Bill in this damn weird ass leopard coat. I was like, what is that? But him really like, I'm like, looking for the ring? Let it go. Let it go, okay? Now his thing is like, look, I'm tired of fussing with her, okay? It's only so much I can take. When I met her, I was about my own music or whatever I got with her, and I kind of put myself. This is my thing about Bill. Bill, in my opinion, had a point in saying that she really wants me to only focus on her. That I can't keep fussing with her because it's on bullshit. Okay, and she's very, very, very disrespectful. Okay, when I met her, I was always doing my own thing, but I stopped doing my own thing, chasing my own dreams to be there for her. You know what I'm saying? And she keeps telling me how I have to, spoil her because she's famous, or whatever. And I like it. I really want to do my own thing. I feel like there's nothing wrong with him realizing I can't live off her. I can't live my life based on what she got going on. I stopped doing what I was doing. I can't keep. I need to do my own thing. And the same way I fully support her, I want her to fully support me. Okay, but that didn't happen because he like I'm just tired of dealing with the bullshit. So he at a studio. Okay, he leaves whatever. He's like trying to work on music. I want to fully work on music. I don't want any. I want to fully not have no distractions. I want to focus on the art of music or whatever, and blah blah blah. And in walks Suki. I said, "Why does bitch dress for a fight?" And not like a physical fight, but like she looked like she wants to fight with somebody. Just a fucking argument, okay? And yeah, she does talk down to him. She absolutely does. And I feel like if he's such a piece of shit, why you with him? And I feel it's weird because people do know him because of her being with him. Like that's absolutely factual. However, I feel like him saying, I just want her to help me with my music too. I just want her to also like what I'm doing too. And she was like, well, I put you on my music videos. He said, yeah, but I want you to help me with my music. And you know what I'm saying? Because she feel like he's saying that she don't support him. You corny as fuck. You want camera time. You know what I'm saying? No one would know who you was if it wasn't for me. I'm the only one who benefit. I was like, girl, what? I'm the only one who definitely whatever. Everyone around me getting money. You lose money because you are an opportunist. You be around famous folk. If I helped you get paid, get on IG to get paid. And he like, well, I don't care about IG. She said you mad because I want when I'm gonna start supporting you. He said, fuck you, you fat fuck. I said, not a fat fuck. When she look, I hate when people fuck fat people and then when they mad want to call us fat. I was fat, it was fucking. And the way She talked cash shit to that dude, and he was trying to walk. I was like, ooh, girl, that man got patience because she went off simply because he was saying, when will you start supporting me? And I think that is mean like the same way I pour into you and say how great you are, do that for me. I don't think he using her in my opinion. Um, I don't think that because there's a difference when someone is saying, hey, this is what I want to do. So can you also support me? It does not mean you don't do shit for me. What it means is usually it's always about you. And I just need you to kind of support my way. And how mad she got, how deep, girl, I was like, you mad? You that mad? He a fat fuck now? He ain't shit now? He ain't got no, bitch, that mean he ain't been shit. Do not talk. That's why I always say, whether it's a relationship, or friendship, when someone is mad at you and they say foul shit, that's how they feel. Believe it, let it live, and let it go. Okay, I told y'all, I was like with Candy and Marlo, with Bill and Suki, I would not go back to her because I'm a fat fuck who ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And all okay, I leave it be because it was a mess. It was a complete mess, in my opinion. And I think Suyana just likes drama, and I don't know why. Like, girl, I think I'm Bill in real life broken up. I don't know. Yeah, I know for a fact he went back for a minute. She went back for a minute. But I think they just recently maybe woke up, but they probably got together. Probably got together. So it's stupid, and I feel like we can't really be around here talking that down to our men who seemingly does because he do support her. And the aspect of it's all about Sukiana. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So it's just girl, it seemed too much. I would have been left. Been done. Done, 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 done. Okay. Stupid. It's dumb. And it's fine. If you don't want him, don't want him. But you can't want to be with somebody just so that you can dog their ass out because it makes you feel better. Okay? But that was all that happened on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Let's move on to Black Ink Crew. Black Ink Crew, poor Don. uh, Don and Four having a conversation because Don is going out of town to do a bodybuilding competition. He wants to be a bodybuilder. He wants to be serious about that thing, whatever. Four wants to really take his music career serious. Okay. A part of me feel like we've seen this coming for a while. Like to me, Don ain't never did shit at Black Ink anyway. Like I know he used to manage the shop, and I mean, excuse me, at one point I think he was also trying to do like piercings or whatever. But to me, Don ain't never really been done shit. Now he not as bad as a Ted or a Tim. You know, Don is Don. I think he still, helped in different ways. But I'm like, he never to me was like really like doing nothing. Okay, but I'm leave that be. But both of them kind of wants to do different things, not having to be. But first, neither one of them, in my opinion, have really been at Nine Mag for the past like 2-ish seasons. Like they've been around, like they're part of the crew, whatever. But I'm like, they don't really be working there. Okay, but that's because I don't know. I don't know. But again, I was like, girl, bye. And they both want to kind of just look into whatever things that make them happy. Okay, fine, have fun. Okay, but again, they talk. That's what it was. Let's get to Kit. Kit on FaceTime. It was a boring episode because Kit on FaceTime was Steven, and I felt like Kit, who wants to have this shop in London, it don't make no sense to me. If he in London, you was in America, okay, he ain't coming up over here. Are you gonna move to London? And you can have a business in a different country. But I feel like Kit wanting to open a tattoo shop doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because she wants to learn a tattoo, whatever. And I was like, it's weird as fuck, okay? Now, and why in London? Why not here in the States? Why wouldn't he open a shop with somebody who lives in London? Look, no tea, no shade. Cat don't know Cat. Kid don't know shit about tattooing. It's like, do she know about running the shop? Because she been fired. Even though she get fired for bullshit that she ain't been in the wrong, but I feel like I, it's not as bad as Charmaine, but it's still a weird thing about why tattoo of all the things to open a tattoo shop. Okay, I'm not gonna whatever. So because she said Drea and Prince are both at NAMAG now, how can I learn from them? He said it's gonna be weird because again, me and Ryan kind of beat out or whatever. So my friend over there, we'll see how that go. Now we then see back at NAMAG, it's another new face. Okay, that girl Cece is a sissy. Cece, Society, I don't know. I'm calling Cece. So she at NAMAG now. Now y'all know she was a girl who was at Second City, who kept being around here, capping for Charmaine, defending Charmaine, okay, in arguments that where she had nothing to do with it, okay? And so last season, Cece is this I don't know, Ceci. Is it Ceci? Is it Cece? Girl, Cece. And Drea kind of had, they bump heads because Cece kept like this capping for Charmaine, and it was on bullshit. So she walked in the shop at NAMAG and we're like, what the fuck is she doing here? Nigga, when Ford said, who gonna walk in next? Neek, I said, if Neek walk in for a job, I'ma die laughing, okay? But again, I also said, why is she here? For what? I'm confused. Now Ryan brings up how, she called him asking if there was space for her there, because she did not want to have to run Second City. Charmaine being gone all the time. Charmaine ain't want to run Second City. Charmaine was going through a lot. The baby, her father passed away, and she did not want to have to be the one left holding the bag, the one having to run the shop, because Charmaine was not a shop runner. Okay, and so to me, she walked in there with an attitude, in my opinion, because I think she knew she put her foot in her mouth last season and karma will come back around, okay? And so when they're like, what you doing here? What you here for? Okay. And when she was like, I just don't feel like Drea and Ford were like being genuine and asking why I was here. And I was like, it wasn't that they were not genuinely asking, but it's like, oh, you here? Oh, really? The one who captured Charmaine? Oh, really? So it was a thing like, why are you here? And so I like that Shogun who's sitting down there too. He's the lead artist at NAMAG. He like, look, here at NAMAG, it's a whole new place. It's new people. It's new vibe. Team work, make the dream work. We're a team here, and you have to know that. I like that he came in, and it wasn't in a rude way or whatever. He like, look, it's different over here. We ain't got that bullshit, okay? Because to me, CC came in with bad energy, based off her knowing I'm in the lion's den, and so they're gonna feel some kind of way. But whatever, okay. Drea was like, I just feel like you owe me an apology, okay, because you kept putting yourself in the mix between me and Charmaine, and that's on bullshit. Now Cece did say sorry, but they kept fussing, which pissed Ryan off. I'm like, Ryan, why you acting like you did not know it'll be a dust up between them? You knew it was some shit. So to me, if you did not want it to be no bullshit, have them meet up somewhere other than the shop. Introduce her as a new artist somewhere other than the shop. But again, you knew this would happen. So right, let's cut that out. You know what I'm saying? But I also get them to say like, I don't want y'all fussing in front of clients. I got a client here, cut that bullshit out. But you knew what would happen bringing CC Ceci, whatever her name is, in, and how her and Red this kind of were at odds. So I'm gonna leave that be. So Ryan and Don and Ford meet up. Okay, why? Because Ryan is being told by Don and Ford, hey man, we love you. We a crew. It's been amazing for us to be, shoulder to shoulder all this time. Even now we still here, but we want to pursue other interests. You know what I'm saying? Don, who won the competition, so he's now a professional bodybuilder. He can start making money. Ford, who wants to do music. They just both want to get into the realms of things that make them happy, but they not saying bye to the brand of it all, okay? Because that's home, but we just can't be around there, every day in the shop. Ford brought up, we ain't seen Ford tattoo in a minute. And Ford, I don't want to only focus on tattooing. I really want to be able to grow as an artist, you know what I'm saying? And I can't do that here. And the great part was Ryan's like, I get it. I knew, this was coming. I'm not surprised or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? The shop, I have 20 artists now. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, in the beginning of the show, back in season 1, it was Ryan, 4, Cat, who's now in LA, and Vance. It was like 4 or 5 of them on season 1. So for him to go from that to where they needed each other because they were the only tattoo artists. He now has a shop that has 20 artists, and he's a national brand. I told y'all when I get my tattoos covered up, I'm going to Ryan. And I'm probably gonna do that in either September or October. So when I go there, I will for sure vlog that. But you know, he's like, my business now sustains itself. So I get it if y'all want to kind of support whatever. Fine, it's cool. It's called growth. Okay, it's called also a mutual respect and me getting y'all want to do something different. I think over time before, each time when Ryan wanted to make the business to be more professional, the other folk pushed, well, Charmaine and Van pushed back. Don and Ford, not too much, but it was a point in time where Ryan was trying to start making things be better than the bullshit he had from before. And certain folks did not respect that. So I think them 3 meeting up to how it's crazy that they're the last 3 left, but they respect each other for how they want to move. And I like it. You know, I feel like Van, who we know will be on later this season, could have also been a part of it, but Van really felt like he was the shit. And like it was his brand, and I'm like, but it wasn't. But it wasn't. So I can't wait to see how the Van Don for Ryan conversation happens that we see happen later on. But it could have been a mutual thing there too. But it was a bunch of bullshit. A bunch of bullshit. Okay. Oh, thank you. Far is a far I don't know. Far something. Okay. Girl, you can tell me something less than that. I love your honest, professional, and intelligent commentary. You are on point with time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I try. Look, I'm long-winded sometimes, but because I be having points. You know what I'm saying? I have points, okay? But thank you so much for being a subscriber and liking you. even if you did not like my opinion, I'm happy you are here. Thank you very much. Okay. But look, I like Van too at first. I think Van was a talented artist, but I think once the show got popular, all of them changed in one way or the other. Yeah, Ryan now fully takes his craft seriously. And even him kind of shutting down Ceci, is it Ceci? It may be Ceci. Ceci and Drea kind of fussing was like, y'all don't fuss in here. We ain't gonna have that shit. Okay? So for me, I feel like it's a great thing when someone knows to take their shit for real, and not care about how any look, business is business. And once you get that, everything else will fall out by the wayside where it's supposed to be. But when it comes to this business shit, we have to do things on a certain level or we can't do it. Okay. So I love this conversation of them just kind of all knowing, hey, me and Four, you know, me and Don, we can't really, you know what I'm saying, be there. Because, you know, Don also has his own gym in Chicago. You know, Ford now has a son. So there's a lot they can do outside of just being at the shop. Which does not mean they won't be on the show. They just won't be working at the shop. Boom. Drea, Prince, and Kit meet up. Okay, I was bored. You know, Drea said how she finally, you know, feels like comfortable or she said, she's settled. She feels settled now there in Chicago because before with Charmaine wasn't that settled, but now she got a place there, whatever. She feels good. Now, Kit, I want to focus on acting. I want to also open up a shop. I do not see Kit really tattooing. I just don't. Not saying she can't do it. I just feel like she wants to do it just to prove folks wrong. But that is not her passion. And for me, to be a tattoo artist, you have to really want to be an artist. Period. And I just don't see that's what she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But Prince and Drea both said, okay, if you want to learn tattoo, you know what I'm saying? You should learn an NAMAD. So Drea then suggests, but hey, how about I ask Ryan if you are my apprentice? And that way you can learn a tattoo at the shop. I don't know why anybody thought that was a good idea. It's not, okay? But again, I'm like, whatever. So when they go and ask Ryan, hey, so yeah, Kit wants a tattoo. Kit didn't buy a tattoo kit. Can she come around here and my leg, y'all? Can she come around here and tattoo or learn to tattoo under me and Prince here at the shop? And Ryan was like, well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because for the main part, Ryan and Kit don't get along right now. They're not talking right now. And he made a good point. He's like, look, um, the reason my shop works is because the people who work here, I get along with all of them. Even if y'all don't get along as coworkers, y'all all cool with me, okay? And currently, me and Kit don't even talk. So I don't see how she can come work here when we don't talk. Like that don't make no sense. Be like, I'll go talk to her, okay? Whatever. Now we see a scene at a little kickback party where they make Drea talk to Cece. Ceci. I think it's Ceci. Ceci. Okay. This is my thing about Ceci. I don't like her. Right now. I may like her later. I don't know. Okay. Now she said I don't have an issue with Drea. Never did. Okay. But Drea felt like it wasn't my place to try to mediate between her and Charmaine. And so when Drea told me how my opinion basically did not matter because I was not that tune at that time, I felt, like disrespected or whatever. Like I didn't mean nothing. And I was like, well, no, okay, not at all. Drea said, like I had no issue with her. My issue was with Charmaine, okay? And when we was fussing, Cece kept involving herself and taking Charmaine's side. So she caught all my smoke for that. And I'm like, look, Ceci was never trying to mediate. She kept picking sides. When you mediate, you can't pick either side. She won't admit that she was wrong for that. And that's why I feel like she get on my nerve, okay? Because in hindsight, the same way everybody else out of it, she should have too. But she kept making it seem like Drea had to see her point of view. And I'm like, how? Bitch, you wasn't there. Sometimes you can have an opinion, but not to me, because you wasn't there. Okay, so for that reason, that's why I don't like her, because she won't even fully acknowledge the real reason why everyone had an issue with how she acted last season. But I'm gonna leave that be, because they both agreed to move on. How we not at the other shop anymore, whatever. I'm saying we can be cordial, whatever, be cool, because drama's on bullshit. And they both kind of like, all right, fine. They don't fight later. They are. Okay. The last scene is of Kit and Ryan talking. I was confused. I feel like they cut the conversation up a lot, because it's like it was all over the place. It went from you called me goofy last season to this and that, and I don't want folk treat me how C's and Charmaine did. I would never have anybody, fire me because they want to get back at me or whatever. And then Ryan was like playing like I don't know, what do you mean? Well, I don't know. I'm the boss. I was confused over the whole conversation. The only point that happened here is they both were able to talk to each other. It wasn't a fight. And they both also agreed that, I'm saying, she should not work at the shop right now because they're not really there or whatever. But again, I was like, I'm just confused. And I get kids saying how, well, look, I never want to be somewhere where the owner want to like demean me and be rude to me and mean to me because they pissed at me. And so then they want to fire me to embarrass me. I ain't on that bullshit. And Ryan was like, I ain't them. You can't treat me how you was treated with, C's or Charmaine, because that ain't me. But at the end of the day, Nine Mac is my shit. Because she said something like, I just don't have nobody even want to tell me how it is his shit. It is his brand. And he said, look, I'm not gonna demean you. You know, saying I've learned how to do business way better, so I'm not gonna do that. But I also, you need to know I'm the head honcho. Like, it is my brand, but I would never treat you badly because it's my brand. You know what I'm saying? But I also would not want you cussing me out because you think you run shit. Okay. So they both kind of have an understanding. Okay. That they okay for right now. They got to figure things out or whatever. But she should not be the one tattooing in the shop right now. Okay. Whew. That's it, y'all. That's all 3 shows. That's all 3 shows. Okay, look. I was like, that's a lot. It's a whole lot. Look, I hope y'all like the little thing around here. We had a little conversation. Do not forget, I will be live tonight, 9 p.m. We're gonna do a little watch along, a little conversation along because we're gonna discuss Bishop so and so, Bishop Robert. He's do live. We'll watch Sparkle's reply. Singer Sparkle reply to her niece who testified in the R. Kelly trial. We'll also read the tweets based on what the girl said in court. So that'll be tonight at 9 o'clock. Come on back for that. Okay, but I hope y'all enjoyed the VH1 reality shows review. I know it's late. I know because the show came on Monday and Tuesday. It's Friday. But again, better late than never is with Riley Birds and her song Her Daddy. Okay, but do not forget to like the video, comment in the comment section on the replay, share the video, subscribe to my channel, whatever, and all that. And I will see y'all tonight at 9 o'clock for the foolishness watch along chat. Gotta go. Love you all. Bye.